This post-match report is proudly brought to you by Complete Sports Management, more footy, less admin, and Stat Guru, when numbers matter.
Richard Crabtree here from Surrey Park Oval. I'm here with the coach of Banyule Bears, Dale Main, and star player today, Mackenzie Graham. Unfortunately, Banyule went down today by 47 points. Dale, first things first, it was a pretty tough loss to take against a team that's ranked pretty similarly on the ladder. I thought the scoreboard didn't actually reflect quite how hot and tough the contest was today. What did you think of the game?
Yeah, look, it was a hard physical game with the wind, and look, we played all right at times, but probably the second half fade out was a bit unacceptable. We spoke about that. We just got to show more pride than that, and went way away from the game plan, went a bit individual, and but look, in this comp you just got to regroup and get back at home next week, and play a lot better, really.
Do you think you ran out of legs a little bit in that second half? Is fitness something you want to address?
Yeah, look, we spoke about that. We probably try and freshen them a little bit, but I think it's more effort. I was really a little bit disappointed in the effort today as a group. Unfortunately, we've had a lot of injuries this year. We lost 3 today during the game, went to 1 on the bench. It's not easy, but look, there's no excuses. We still, if you're out there and fit, you've got to put in more effort than that. But Surrey Park were good. They really wanted it, and they were up and about, and they had some nice forwards, could take some good marks. So, and they stretched us a bit down there. So, but yeah, we just got to get better. Yeah.
One of those horrific injuries today was Connor Tolley. He went down with an ankle in that third quarter, and it looked really bad coming off the field. How's he after the game?
I haven't heard. He's gone to hospital, but we spoke about that as well. Connor's been played well over 100 games at the club. He's been like a real popular team member, and I said to them that moving forward we've got to play the spirit he's always shown, and that's something that we can really do. Try and play for Connor. The way he plays is the way I want them all to play. So yeah, I look, best wishes for him, and we'll hopefully it's not as serious as it looked. Yeah.
Mackenzie, you were terrific in that second term when the team really got on top. You looked pretty unstoppable up forward, actually. You're taking a lot of great grabs. You must have loved how the footy was coming into you that quarter, and it was a great display by the boys for that term.
Yeah, well, that's what we had to do. We just had to stick to the game plan. That's what we discussed at quarter time, just get it in with the wind. That's all we really could do. We couldn't really chip it because then it would go too far and stuff like that, so that's about it.
Yep. Unfortunately, it did sort of fall away in that second half. Do you think of yourself as a star player, you have to take it on yourself to, lead from the front on the field?
Oh, yes, definitely. You got to try and motivate the boys and try and get them going. If they don't get going, then it's what happened today. You just go away from the game plan, and then you can't get back in the game.
Thanks, Mackenzie. Dale, just about next week, Park Orchards. They had a good win today over Doncaster. So how do you prepare for them next week?
We just got to. I think we just got to come more prepared to play harder footy, for longer. Park Orchards are always competitive teams. We know they're going to be good at contested ball. So, look, we're hopeful that we'll have a few new ins next week, which will freshen the group up a bit. So, we just got to, regroup, stick to the game plan, work on some of the stuff didn't work well, and I'm looking forward to Park Orchards because they're 5-0 actually, so it's going to be a hard game. Yeah.
Yep. Well, thanks guys, and good luck for the rest of the season. Richard Crabtree here from CSM. We'll see you next week.
Hello, this is Shankar for Complete Sports Management. We are here at Surrey Park, where we witnessed the Surrey Park Panthers just beat Banyule Bears by 47 points. I have here the Surrey Park's coach, Mr. Chops Lankau, and one of the long-serving players of Surrey Park, Joseph Tuddy. So a good win today, Chops.
Yeah.
So what do you reckon happened today?
Today was once all great conditions. So. And two sides that were probably I think Banyule were 3-1 and we were 2-2, so in the mix. So we didn't know what to expect, or we expected a tough game coming into it. and it was played terrific. In the first quarter, we seemed to stay on top. They got to send us in the second quarter, and then we just said play as we can in the first quarter, keep that going over. In third, fourth quarter, the boys just played really well as a team. So real good even spread of work rate today.
All right, so after the loss last week, what was the main talking point during the training this week?
Last week our defensive pressure was good, so all we really wanted to work on was our skill. Let's don't make so many errors. Like if we do make an error, make one, and then just execute correctly. So, and the boys, they trained hard on the Wednesday, and they came out today, and I thought they executed our one touch and our marking and our actually hitting a target was good, much better today, and it proved to work on the scoreboard.
All right, so here we have, I just talked to Joseph Tuddy, who just played his 101st game for the club. Hi Joseph, what do you think playing for Surrey Park for such a long time?
I've loved it. I started probably the year after Tackers, and my family's pretty big on footy. So yeah, my dad got me into footy, and all the boys that I play with are really good. I've had them all through the years I've played, so it's just been really good.
So what was it playing your 100th game last week and maybe today?
Yeah, it was good. It was probably a better game to have at home, and last week was a bit tough after the loss. So coming out here and winning was really good.
Well, all the best for the season, Joe. And Chops, what do you reckon happened during that second quarter where you just let in 4 goals unanswered?
Yeah, it was in the second quarter. Yeah. We just relaxed. First quarter was an excellent effort. In the second quarter, we relaxed. And good sides get momentum and they get their time in the game. And they had a really good spell there for 10-15, and we just couldn't shut them down. So Banyule's a good side, and we just didn't. We'll learn from that. We just after the second quarter, I think, with our ruck division, with Dylan Dong, and we moved Parker down to the back line, and our forward structure seemed to work. So once we got on top. Once again, it's in Colts 1 footy, it's like the scoreboard doesn't really state how the game was played. I think 47 points to me was a bit of a shock. I thought it was a lot closer than that. But great team effort. Everyone had a role today, and they played it really well.
And it was difficult to call who was the best player on the pitch. A lot of good performances. So
there was an even spread.
Yeah. So who do you reckon was your peak of the day?
I thought Dylan in the middle was, a couple of game changers there. I thought Nick Bellarados was really good in and under. I had Parker who went back. I thought played well, dominated when he went back. Our forward, I thought Dylan, our captain, was really good up forward. Just created a target for us. So, like I said, even Joey here, left foot goal was, I thought, nearly goal. He would have got goal of the day, except Nongi stole it with a magnificent goal in the third quarter.
Yeah. So overall, a very good game of footy we had today.
Yep.
So this is Shankar signing off from Surrey Park. See you next time. Thanks.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.